I love King of the Hill.
I heard King of the Hill in there too.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of.
Wow, that was great.
Yeah, thank you. I like when they go ding 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 with a little triangle. I know that's a triangle.
I don't know if that's a triangle or it's a triangle. It's not a cowbell.
Yeah,
Should have
well,
been
Cowbell. Cowbell's way more distinct.
Yeah, it's more like it goes moo 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 moo. I'm Griffin. I'm just putting my stuff over there, man. I'm in my sword battle, and I'm gonna do my own thing, man. I'm a Griffin, yeah, man.
I'm gonna put them ding ding sword ding ding gut.
Griffith, it's all a plot. It's the king. keep spitting facts. In this podcast, is the destiny of A-Weebros controlled by some transcendental anime or manga? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, not even over his own taste. Welcome.
Oh.
All right, before we just sing along, welcome everyone to episode 106 of the Funky Anime Podcast. I'm Garb, your host, currently rowing the boat down River Styx. Here with me tonight are two delightful souls, Chuck and Pino. Pino, please tell us what brought you to the underworld.
To the underworld? Well, I didn't really know what CBT meant, so once I found out it meant, I died.
It happens, it's really serious. You need a safe word next time.
Yeah, who would have thought Conan O'Brien talks to you a lot and would kill you? I mean, that's what CBT stands for, right?
Never took him for that kind of guy.
That's all right. What?
No, I'm thinking of Andy. Conan totally would. So,
we love you, Andy.
How about you, Chuck? Who brings you here?
I killed God in Fortnite, so he sent me here because I was too cracked.
Oh, he rage quit and it disconnected you from real life.
It's true.
Isn't that just the plot of SAO?
That's fucked up.
No, it's not.
You sure?
Hey, we're here to talk about Berserk. I haven't watched SAO.
Oh.
You haven't watched
No,
SAO?
We didn't watch SAO this week.
No, we'll talk about
Oh,
that.
shit, I've been watching SAO for the past 2 years!
Got him, bro. We pranked him, bro. We pranked him.
Guys, they pranked me. It's fucked up. Oh, my God.
My God, Lois.
Oh, my God, Lois. I'm so fucking tired of watching SAO every week.
Tune into season 6, I guess.
Okay.
So, this season we're only watching... But get out of here. Get that old tiny cane and... get him the fuck out of here. So, this season we're only watching pre-2000s anime.
Yeah.
Oldies and goodies. So, I picked Berserk. Now...
Wait a second.
We've already watched Berserk. We did 2 years ago, actually.
What do you think this is? Who do you think you are?
Some kind of podcast?
Oh.
Who do you think you are? Some kind of podcast?
I'm sick of this world.
But I've read the manga. You two have seen the movies, and correct me if I'm wrong, that's really the only exposure to Berserk you've had.
That and the memes.
I've read a bit farther than the Golden Age arc in the manga.
Okay.
But not nearly enough. That would be...
Yeah. There's quite a few chapters.
Yeah.
But you read One Piece, so that's not really much of a challenge.
One Piece! One Piece is real.
Boom.
But yeah, no, I did read One Piece, and what am I even currently reading? I know we're not on that part of the podcast.
No, let's know that. I mean, that's next, dude.
Okay.
Tell me how your day was. Tell me how your day was. What you been watching?
Well, I've been watched 10 episodes of Berserk today. But I've currently, I've been reading some of the old standbys like Komi-san, 100 Girlfriends, Senko-san, Dragon Maid, things like that. But then I've also recently picked up Blue Lock because, watching Japan get to the elimination round was pretty hype. So I started reading Blue Lock. And then there's also a short manga called, God, why isn't there an English? It's not even a manga. It's like a Twitter short series. It's called Kinin Ataru Hitaga Otoko Yanakata? I don't know. Regardless, it's basically about two girls falling in love because, I yearn. That's it. And that, then we're going to be watching its show, and I need to catch up on Chainsaw Man and Mob
Chainsaw Man.
Oh, and I've started watching Community.
Hey!
Nice.
But then I stopped watching Community, and instead I'm watching Bluey now instead. The children's animated show. We'll get back to it, Pino. We got through like 10 episodes or something. We actually made it close to the end of season 1.
I believe you.
It was good. It's good. Once again, it's not a bad. What episode am I on? Shelby, damn you, Netflix. We're literally on episode 9. Jesus, we're not even close to the end of season 1. Fuck, that season 1 was short. I guess not. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And I also watched. No, I said I watched Breaking Bad last episode. So
How far are you?
only the first episode still.
All right.
Yeah, I saw that I'm Walter Hardwell White.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm Skylar White, yo. I love that meme. Anyways,
That's a good one.
What you been up to, Pino? What you been reading? Watching?
what am I reading?
Or watching?
Bold of you to assume I can read.
Also reading One Piece as always.
You already said that.
Well, yeah, but I say it again.
Yeah, you can say it again. Say it one more time.
Guys, Okay, I've been reading One Piece.
Great, I'm glad. Yep, let's go. Let's see. As for myself, what have I been doing? I honestly don't know.
We saw each other.
I've got so much time on my hands now.
You should come visit again.
Yeah. Well, no. Apparently, was it during the fun stream we had yesterday that I was no longer invited? Was that?
Well, you weren't invited until I won, and then you're re-invited.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm not invited. I don't. For those of you who didn't know, we had our Patreon. We had our Patreon pick, as we do every season, but. We decided we spiced it up this time. We played Mario Party to decide who the host would be for the next podcast episode, which we'll reveal at the end of the episode. You gotta keep you guys around for something. And Chuck ended up winning. I
got the W.
I knew I was gonna get fourth. I just didn't know I wasn't.
I didn't think you would get fourth. I was leading.
I when we started, I thought I was gonna get fourth. When I got 3 stars, I was like, can I finally turn around? And then I regretted the decision of making the random stars. So anyways, I lost. That's all that matters. But we all had a good time. So that was really fun. But Mario Party?
Yeah, Mario Party's fun. We'll do more streams.
Yeah. Slowly playing Pokemon Violet, which is a very fun time. I can't complain other than, the things that everyone else is complaining about. Reading One Piece, catching up on some of the anime series that I've started and have yet finished. I've cleaned it up pretty well. All I need to technically watch now is I need to finish Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, maybe Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and then maybe Odd Taxi. We'll see. But other than that, I've been straight chilling. I bought those One Piece trading cards that came out maybe about a week and a half ago. Got myself a booster box.
Oh, yeah.
Have I played against anybody? No, because I don't have friends.
You could,
no, because none of my friends nearby like One Piece, so it's a bit of a shame. But the cards are very pretty though.
Yeah.
Please, where are my friends? Oh yeah, but other than that, I've been chilling. Thanks for asking.
Good stuff. I have been keeping up with Chainsaw Man, anime and the manga. They're in different places. It's both good.
I believe you.
Love it. And Mob Psycho, that's still going. That's still good. I haven't kept up with Pop Team Epic in a couple episodes. I need to go back on them.
Pop Team Epic, though, is a very easily
just rapid fire,
like bingeable.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Yeah. And watching Berserk and thinking about Berserk.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to think about Berserk, but not all the times.
Probably not all the times. Every now and again, it's good. I give you a 2-year break.
Yeah.
Between making you watch Berserk again. It honestly doesn't feel like 2 years.
Yeah, I feel like I just watched it yesterday at work. I mean, what?
And a lot has happened since then.
Oh, yeah.
The original author of the manga, Dr. I think it's Kentaro Miura, he passed away in 21. Very sad. Yeah. The manga is still continuing. He was a teacher. He was like a for real deal dude. And so they were kind of doing it as a studio together. And a lot of those were his students and people that they learned to draw. They learned a lot from him. So they're continuing it on. They had to think about it for a while, which, that's kind of hard to immediately say yes or no on.
Absolutely.
But it's still going. And it's still good.
That's good. I hope they managed to encapsulate his original vision, which is always something that I know readers are worried about. But
one of the people close to him knew the broad strokes at least.
Well, because I remember reading that quote from, I can't remember his name off the top of my head because it was so long ago at this point, but he was like, I have known about like the quote unquote ending of Berserk for like 20 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this man has had the keys to the kingdom this whole time and couldn't tell nobody.
And that's rough.
But I mean now he's putting I'm glad he knew.
Yeah.
You know.
They have plans like this. There's a plan like this for a lot of the big name manga.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. But it sucks. You hope it's never going to happen. He was only 54.
Wow.
Which that hurt. It hurts a lot.
Yeah. And here's something really cool. So whenever we watch the movies, I had not read all the manga yet. I've read all of the manga now, and I finished reading it between the time that he died and before they announced that he had passed, which is just great. But it's still going, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And I have finished it, or I'm caught up now, I guess.
Congrats.
And it's good.
I mean, at this point, I've seen so many adaptations. I just need to sit down and read it.
I agree. And really, I think that one of the things about the 97 anime that we're talking about, I guess I should have specified earlier that we're talking about the 1997 run of the anime. Well, I guess it's in the title of the video. People will know. Okay.
I don't.
Well, because Pino doesn't know.
Pino only knows what we tell him during the podcast.
Yeah, I don't exist after the podcast. I kind of just sit here in my chair and wither away.
Quantum Pino.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah, kind of sucks, right? Sucks to suck.
No. We keep you alive. As long as we think about you, you're alive.
Oh.
We just have to think about you always.
Well, yeah, it's true. You die 2 deaths as a human. First, when you actually die, and second, when no one else remembers you.
That's true. Thank you for I understood that reference.
Is that a reference?
I think that's just...
Yeah. I thought this was just a general saying.
Okay, that's a reference to people dying, yeah. I mean,
Is there a specific reference?
No, I just know that I understood your reference.
Pino, I'm gonna have a stroke if you keep saying these things.
If you stroke, I croak.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
You do got a croak though. Oh, hi, Flora.
Okay, I'm going to talk about Berserk.
She's come to talk about
now.
Berserk.
Actually,
she's come to talk about Berserk.
I'm going to talk about Studio OLM, who did
OLM.
this 1997 anime. This studio is probably more well known for doing Pokemon.
Wow, what?
Yeah.
Pokemon?
Well, because they've also done other things.
Not a whole lot of other stuff that I know.
They did Odd Taxi.
They did Komi-san.
They
did Odd Taxi?
Yeah.
Wow.
They also did
They did Yokai Watch and Beyblade as well.
Well, they did Yokai. I'm trying to think about the old. They're doing Nagatoro season 2.
Oh yeah, they are, aren't they?
What is it? I need to find the which one is it? Fuck, I can't remember off the top of my head. It was I think it was Gunsmith Cats, was it?
I don't know.
I think it was Gunsmith Cats.
Either way,
which is it's a pretty iconic manga that was made into an OVA, a 3-episode OVA back in '96. So.
Oh, okay. So it was before this even. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So most people probably know them from Pokemon, though. They also did like Origins, not just the regular show.
Yeah, they've done them all.
Yeah. Probably not all the movies, but fucking a lot of them.
They probably snuck in some, Berserk references in Pokemon, like Pippin, just being Pippin, just hanging out. Yeah, did you know Brock is a Pippin reference because his eyes are closed?
Yeah, they're distant cousins.
So stoic, yeah.
That feels a little low-key racist. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. My eyes are closed right now, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Pino, can you open them?
No, I don't think I will.
Okay.
Only if you say please.
Well, I'm not gonna say that.
Wow.
Why do I look like a fool?
Come on. But you could look cool.
But what if I said pretty please?
Oh, I'll open one eye.
Deal.
All right. I never said which eye.
His third
eye.
I don't have any
He's
eyes.
awoken.
That's the secret.
We knew. We all knew.
My face just contorts like the Bela.
Disgusting.
I start crying.
Eyes and facial features start moving around. What a nightmare.
God. Oh my God.
I love the mental imagery.
Oh, you don't need to.
You may not be able to watch our show, but you can imagine it. Which
did you know that there are people who can't imagine things in their head?
Yeah, really? It's kind of crazy to think about.
It's kind of fucked up that some people. Well, okay, so there's this thought exercise.
About the apple.
Way off
yes.
track. No. There's a different one.
Oh.
So can everyone picture a horse in their head?
Yes.
Correct? Can you then rotate said horse in your head?
Yes.
Good. People can't do that.
Really?
People can't rotate.
They don't have like Blender or like Maya installed in
their
brain.
It comes pre-installed in your brain.
They don't have the X, Y, and Z axes that they can rotate.
It comes installed with your brain. It comes.
I have the oldest brain
known to mankind. I got it day fucking one, and it had Uno.
Oh my God. I think we're on fire today, guys.
Someone put you out.
We're on something.
I'm on fire.
Sure does something to you.
Yeah.
So, how did you guys feel about your first impression?
The first time or the second time?
Well, this is our second impression.
Time. This time.
This will be my first time.
Yeah. This first time.
Go ahead. Go. Oh, me? Oh, you're. Oh. Oh, I was gonna. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I didn't really know what to expect. I mean, before I even started, I was just like, is it gonna be the same things we already watched? Is it gonna be like a little further ahead in the story? How much filler are we getting in here? We got the same thing, and I hate you.
It's like the Namek saga.
I hate you.
I'm doing this to you again.
Well, to be fair, this is the only thing they've adapted. Literally, they've only adapted the Golden Age arc for anime, and they've done it 4 times.
Why? We could.
No,
I don't know,
that's not
Pino.
true.
You can only watch
of,
Griffith Awaken so many times.
The one we don't speak of
is
way past this. I don't think it's caught up with the manga, but it's way past
but
this.
no one likes that one.
Exactly. The one adaptation that is nearly caught up to the manga is fucking terrible.
Well, that's why we need another try. Well, what we need. Okay, so hear me out, everyone.
Live action Berserk?
No, we don't need a live action Berserk. What we need a set of specials, but not like it'll still be a series, but they need to be hour-long episodes, so you can get a bigger scale and scope into it, and only release them like once a month, maybe less. So that you can get that production and not be pushing for a weekly release, because weekly releases are hell.
Yeah.
But then also be able to invest more time into it. And if it's 3D, I don't care. They made 3D look good in the last 2 movies. I'll take it. Okay. You know, I have grown as a human,
and honestly,
I've come to finally accept.
And the thing about the 3D is that Berserk is so fucking well drawn that they look 3D when you're.
It's true.
Looking at the art, it's insane. It's so well done. So it kind of works.
3D in anime can work as long as it is designed to look like 3D and not try to look like it's a 2D anime. And Berserk can hold that really well because fucking it's Berserk. It's super fucking long. And if you need to invest all this time into rigging and creating these models, might as well do the whole shebang.
Yeah.
And just be able to use them.
That's not a bad idea. That's not.
Guys, I literally say this every time.
You know, it sucks.
I want longer things that take longer to watch and take longer to release, and I'm not kidding.
And doing it in 3D, I think that the like hour long a month is actually pretty reasonable. But anyway, that's.
I mean, motherfuckers, have you seen Beastars? Beastars looks incredible.
Yeah, that's true.
Beastars goes hard as hell.
I think there's a lot of people that are warming up to 3D animation, like 3D anime specifically. Because they finally of Beastars.
Yeah. Well, because they finally fucking put in the effort.
Yeah.
You know? Because look at Berserk 2016. That shit sucks. We just had to talk about it once. We don't have to talk about it again.
No, we can talk about it again.
Okay. It looks awful. It's incredibly awful.
That was good. I like that.
I can't remember what he says in the fucking video. Anyway, yeah, that's all fun. That'd be nice if that happened, but we'll see if anyone has a good idea ever. Until we publish it, of course.
God, imagine having a good idea.
Give me 1 second. My slow cooker's done. So
oh my gosh! While you're doing that, while we're talking about our long-term production, and while Chuck goes and deals with his slow cooker.
Wow.
I guess it didn't cook. I guess it didn't cook slow enough.
I guess he doesn't like us. That's all I wanted to say.
I hate you.
Wow!
Okay, bye.
No.
Mother was right.
Mother, where's mother? Anyway, I want to thank our wonderful patrons because I totally didn't forget to do that earlier in the episode.
I believe you.
I want to thank Karim de Poof, Mega Santa Guy, and Cosmos. And, of course,
okay,
Greta.
Yippee! Is that everybody?
That's them all.
That's everybody?
Maybe. Probably.
He hates us, so he's not telling us. That's everybody.
So, first impressions were good. Seems like everybody. Yeah, you didn't really have a whole lot of expectations, Pino. So,
nope.
Yeah, it's the same arc again. That's.
Yeah. Why do you guys do this to me? No, it's fine. I lied. That's fine.
Hey, you did it to yourself with Namek, but I totally did this time. But this time I did it to you and Chuck. So.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true.
So overall, we'll talk about the presentation. Now, I watched the sub. Pino, you watched the dub.
Absolutely.
Chuck, did you switch or did you just watch the dub? Is he?
Oh, he actually did go for the rice
slow
cooker.
Cooking.
What
he's
do we?
Slow cooking. He's cooking slowly.
What do we do typically when he's slow cooking?
He is slowly.
He's slowly cooking. How slow can he go?
Talking about me slowly.
There
cooking.
he is. He's slowly cooking. He's done. He cooked it slowly.
I just had to unseal it to make sure that it wouldn't
is cooking
too slowly, quickly cook.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I put it in there at fucking 10 o'clock today, so.
Cool. So, we were just asking you a question.
What's a Christian?
So, I totally didn't forget the question.
I did.
What's a Christian?
You did? That's not good. Well, what were we talking about? We were talking about the presentation. Did you watch the dub or the sub? You watched the dub.
I watched the dub because I got to hear Sean Schemmel do 100 same voices, and then also hear the same voice actors from the movies.
That's true.
Nice.
In the dub, it was the same voice actors from the movies that we saw. Egg of the King and the 3-part movies that are on Netflix.
The 3-part Golden Doldry movie.
The Golden Sklolden.
It was fun though. I was happy to hear them again. You know, I feel once again, it's kind of fucked up because now in my mind the only guts, like hashtag my guts, is now fucking Mark Derison. I think that's how you say his name. But goddamn, he's real good guts. I really like the voice cast in this. I think it's very silly that they use Sean Schemmel for like 100 different background characters, and then during battle scenes they overlay his own scream
so
over his scream again. So it's you can literally like tell it's him screaming, and it's like 4 layers of him doing different screams. Also, they use some stock noises.
Yeah.
Which threw me off big time. Like there was like a children laughing stock noise that like everyone should know. I can't remember what it's
I can hear it in my head. I know what you're.
But you know the children laughing one, and it's I don't know. I was just like, oh, this is a bit silly, but it's fine. But yeah, I really like the cast. I think I watched like an episode or 2 subbed back in the day, which is good. You know, it's hard to go wrong with it, but I don't think you can go wrong with the dub either.
Well, that's good. We like that. Whenever everyone gets, whatever your preference, or just if you just want one or the other, we like it when they're both good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you like it, Pino?
What are we talking about again?
The dub.
Oh yeah, that was great. I love Dr. Eggman. Dr. Eggman was one of the bad guys. Yeah. I was like, Sonic. I had a moment of confusion, but that was fine. I thought the dub was great.
Excellent. Yeah, sub's great. I don't know why, but I've never been too crazy on the dub for this, so I just watched the sub, and it's good.
Fair enough.
I like it.
Oh no, I like the dub. I think it's a fun time.
Yeah, I really like the Guts actor, and
why do you like
it just sounds pretty accurate to what I think Guts would sound like. it just is right. It's a good casting call.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't doubt you.
Nobutoshi Kana is that voice.
Gesundheit.
I wonder what else this fellow's been in. Let's see. Fate, Persona, the movie, Dragon Ball Super.
Wow.
Okay.
He's in everything. I can't believe this.
All right. He's still active today. Very good.
He's done it all.
Slam dunk.
Or like slam punk. Am I right, gamers?
Yeah.
Oh, you got him good.
So they're good. I really liked the voices in this. I should have watched the dub because I'm curious to see takes on like Casca.
Casca was really good.
Yeah.
I had no real complaints, Sometimes they were a little bit goofier because it's an older dub. But
and like Pippin's 5 lines that he gets.
Yeah.
Pippin's great.
It's pretty hard to fuck up Pippin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pippin's dope as hell.
It's the Pippin Appreciation Podcast.
Yeah, I feel like
the PAP?
I don't know.
What? The PAP, the Pippin Appreciation Podcast, PAP.
Yeah, that's what we are. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've really come to love the English Guts interpretation just because it's like a more gravelly approach than what the sub is. But
he really makes me feel like I'm Berserk.
It really makes me feel like I'm going
truly feel
bananas.
Dum 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 dum. Well, good. Oh, and that fucking soundtrack, baby.
Okay, this is. If there's any reason to watch this over any other version, it is the OST. That is the clear cut like winner.
Yeah.
Of any of this. Like I really enjoy like thinking back on it, and like I watched some clips just so I could refamiliarize myself with it. And there are some points where I do prefer the movies that we had watched prior, but the OST is like nothing else. It's pure pain. It's fantastic. I would 10 out of 10 say that that's the best part of this for sure.
I would say that Guts' theme is pretty much essential to I mean, Berserk consumption.
It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad every time I hear it. It's so my heart gets pulled out every time.
It is insane. I want to give let's see. It was mostly one dude who did the soundtrack, but he did work with a few other people. He didn't do it totally solo, but I don't think I have that page open right now. But I'll see if I can pull that up while we talk about the opening and ending songs.
Oh, it goes so hard. It goes so hard.
So first up, we got "Tell Me Why" by the Pen Pals,
which is
Pen Pals,
which is the ending of this of this podcast season. Actually, so
I really like that song, and I was like, "90s
it's really
anime?
Good.
I'm not doing an Eva song."
Yeah, who needs it?
I'll do
who needs
the song I like and already know how to play.
Well, like, God, once again, it's another thing that like the soundtrack of this show is like so wholly iconic that like this opening is, for me at least, like one of the most iconic ones I know. Just because the whining of the guitars, kind of like the gruffness of it, while still having super strong visuals. And like, once again, this is late 90s anime, has some of the greatest art you'll ever see. And this opening in particular, I feel like really demonstrates like some of the true strengths of hand-drawn art, like on physical paper and on physical cells and things like that. Because there is something so perfectly gritty and something like that fits Berserk as a story so much that like you cannot get from any of the other adaptations, truly. Like it is so good. The song is so good. The animation and the style is so good. It's fantastic. I have no negative things to say about this one. It's so good.
Yeah. It hits hard.
It's so good.
I don't think I've ever skipped this opening. Never. Not once.
Not no skip.
Of course
maybe?
I did.
Hell, I went back twice.
Oh yeah.
Every episode.
I did. I did have to rewind a couple of times because I missed something or the video player was just bad, so I had to re-listen to it because I'm like, I'm not gonna skip.
Got interrupted. Gonna have to watch it all again.
Yeah,
listen to it again.
Gotta go back.
Yeah,
it's great though. Would highly recommend. Always the Berserk themes.
And real quick, the person who did most of the soundtrack was Susumu Hirasawa.
Shout out to you, Susumu Hirasawa.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out. Has he
God,
done anything else?
You didn't just butcher the name; you slaughtered it.
No, how could I?
But they're a good dude, and they made some kick-ass music for this.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Got him.
Thanks.
What?
You need a good kicking.
Wait, let me see.
Oh yeah. So we got that ending as well. by the Silver Fins. It is Waiting So Long.
Oh, another banger.
Painful. This one.
Oh wait,
this one really
wait.
It hurt. This should have been Guts' theme.
That's so good, dude.
The fucking Suzumu Hirasawa did the music for every adaptation
Holy shit.
of Berserk.
The dude
It's
is good at Berserk. If
dude's
it
really
fits,
good at Berserk. God bless
he's
him.
good at it. Let him do it. Cool. So so eventually we would get Blood and Guts from the same dude. That's wild.
Man, I love Berserk music. It's just a banger.
That's awesome.
Waited so long.
I don't know though. I wish they brought some of the old OST back for the movies because the movies are,
or even just a little glimpse. Just
they should have just done Guts theme. Just give me Guts theme.
Yeah.
Once when he's like super sad, or no, what they should have
whenever he leaves the Hawks again.
No, what they should have done is at the end of the third movie, when he realizes Casca's mentally fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And that should have been the ending. That should have been it. It should have been a slow pan out, just listening to the Guts theme. That would have been it.
That would have been too hard. That would have just not only been a gut punch, it would have been left hook.
Did you say?
But it's.
Did you just say Guts?
Oh. But we need to talk about the ending first, quickly, before we get into more of
just singing songs. Yeah.
Well, waiting so long, which you can talk about, Garb, since it's your episode.
It's good. I don't think there's a whole lot to this ending, but I quite like it either way.
Yeah. Well, it's like, once again, it's one of these songs that like I could never see as an ending for anything else.
Yeah.
Once again, it's one of those like vibes that I'm like, this is perfect for Berserk and nothing else.
So fucking raw.
Yeah. It's the stank. So good. I don't know. It's just once again, didn't skip this one ever. I'm waiting.
I really love the
long.
artwork as well.
Yeah. I mean, and it's a slideshow ending, but I like never hated it because stylistically it follows more of the manga's focus while still having that kind of anime look that they do with all the freeze frames. And it's just a good song, and I think it's a really good time. Just iconic, Once again,
it's got me sucked in now that I'm watching.
Right?
Again.
Isn't it so good?
That one, yeah, that's crazy. It is just kind of a slideshow, but it's great. I mean, it's a good song.
Hey.
It's nothing more than it needs to be.
Hey guys, I don't know if you knew this, but 10 tracks from Berserk just got put onto YouTube on like, the
an official like channel or something.
Well, you know how it's like the topic channels,
Yeah.
They have one for Suzumu Hirasawa.
Good stuff.
And
give them a listen.
And listen to it. There's 10 songs from this from the anime.
Nice.
And also, shit. We need to. I guess we haven't talked about anything really fucked up yet.
Yeah.
And my partner just messaged me and just told me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I meant to do this like when we started recording." This show's fucked up, by the way. If you didn't know that, show's real fucked up. There's a lot of not good. Well, yeah,
there's
not
heavy
good content.
Themes. There's heavy themes. Events, and if you are not strong-willed, then it's okay. You can come back and listen to the next episode, or skip to the end when we're wrapping up.
Viewers' discretion advised.
Thank you.
I will just say real quick, there is sexual abuse. There is a lot of blood and guts, gore. There is what else is
rape.
there? I mean, there's rape, there's child predation, there's
child abuse.
There's
child abuse, yeah.
Fucking all of it.
There's a lot. It's heavy.
A lot of violence.
Political turmoil.
It's a very, very heavy show. So, like, you know, I feel like at this point in, like, mangas and animes, like, history, I feel like most people get it, but it's always good to just put it out there whenever there are some unsavory topics in content. So I'd like to thank my partner, Joan, just for reminding me of that, because I would have fucking forgot about it, and I would have had to record it tomorrow, and I would have hated it.
Well, next up is the plot, so we're...
Here it is. Here's perfect timing.
We're jumping right into it here. So, I believe the manga does something similar to this as well, though I think it's in a different spot in time, but this actually does not start out when things begin. It starts out way after. Maybe not way after, but after some time past the eclipse. So Guts just walking around, stumbles into some bar. There's some dudes there being very abusive to their very young
child.
Yeah. Server. And Gus doesn't give a shit and kills him.
Hell yeah.
And he's got one arm for swinging his sword and another that he's turned into a crossbow. And so later on, he kills this. Some of this happens in the manga. I think that they actually, they cut out a story about that kid. A lot of that got skipped over, but that wasn't really important. It's not important for the anime. It would be if we were continuing after the eclipse, but
yeah, well, we aren't again.
Yeah. So there we go. Guts kills the guys and fucks off. And then we get to flashback to Guts as a kid. So now we go way back, and now we start building our way back towards the eclipse, where he fights Bazuso. He's a big dude, and Guts barely wins. Griffith sees during the battle. Guts is just a teenager, as a mercenary fighting in an army. And Griffith is like, that's a good fighter. And Corcus fucks around and finds out later as they see Guts walking home. They're like, he's probably got some gold on him from fucking up Bazuso. And Corcus goes up in there, and Casca has to break it up. And then...
Good old Corcus the shitter. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Please apologize. I apologize
he is
for
a
the bad
shitter,
word.
Though.
Yeah,
he is a shitter.
Absolutely.
And Casca has to come settle the matter, and Griffith actually has to jump in, and he manages to take out Guts very quickly. And then we go back again. Guts has a PTSD dream about Gambino, who was his... I have in my notes his, quotes, adopted, quotes, dad. And Gambino, not the best dude, but it's the best Guts had, really. Mm-hmm. And they sort of build up on that more later on. And so Guts wakes up. He kind of felt something in his dream. He was kind of surprised. And Casca was there to warm him. Griffith was like, yeah, that's a woman's job. And she was like, I don't like doing this. And I think she slapped Guts. And so they get up. Griffith is like, hey, kid, so I know I just my guys beat you up and I kind of knocked you out, but you want to join? And Guts is like, eat a dick. I'll join if you beat me. I'll do whatever you say if you beat me. And Griffith wins. Guts put up quite the fight, holding a sword in his mouth at one point, while Griffith balanced on his sword. It's pretty crazy shit. But
it was dope as hell.
Yeah. Griffith wins. And then did we get a little bit of a time skip there, or was that later?
I mean, like a little bit, because from the point of here to the point of Guts leaving, spoilers, the first time, that is 3 years time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and you can definitely tell he's drawn older. Everyone looks a little bit older. But yeah, so I skipped over. Corcus and company tried to kill Guts in his sleep, and eventually Guts is given responsibility. It pays off. Rickert and Pippin are like, yeah, we'll kill him. And yeah, we also get the bath scene where
it's true.
Guts and Griffith very homoerotically splash water around.
I mean, why not? Right?
And that was in the
That's
manga
what all
as well.
the homies do. I know.
Pretty much most of I could say pretty much all of this was in the manga. The only
as you
otherwise,
do,
including the narration at the beginning, that was actually from the manga too.
You got to do it. Sometimes you just got to splash water with your bros.
That's how it is.
Does no one else get that but me?
No, that's just how you live life.
Yeah, come on, come on,
come on,
come on.
So yeah, then we start to get, we get flashbacks before we skip forward again. I don't remember what happened in the flashbacks.
But they flash back.
They flash back again, and then flash forward again. And then we get Nosferatu Zod.
Yeah.
The big demon guy.
What was his name again?
A little disappointed.
Zod. I love. I'm not gonna make that joke's too obvious. Anyways, I love Zod.
I didn't know what joke you were gonna make.
Who wants to take a gander? I mean, I guess. No?
Zod.
The answer was DC's Superman. Superman was the answer.
I don't get it.
Bad.
Thank you.
Don't worry, it's still your turn.
I couldn't have predicted that you were going to say that. So, yeah. We're talking about Zod. That's right.
I was disappointed with the Zod scenes in this. I was not a fan.
You like 3D Zod?
I thought they did it better. I liked it better in the 3D, yeah.
I liked it.
I don't know. I feel like Zod's a very interesting character, and I don't know. Yeah. I didn't think they did it as interesting as they could have done.
Well, he wasn't really interesting in this. Or he didn't really do much in this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
This was also like the first, like, quote unquote, like, pretty big bombastic fight scene,
Yeah.
And even then, it's not a huge fight scene.
That's kind of true. It was kind of just a big dude beating up a little dude. But that is kind of,
I'm gone.
You do see Guts eventually slaughter 100 men in a row.
Yeah, which once again feels a lot more like, I don't know. I just felt like it was, for as big as a character Zod is in the future, I feel like it is kind of a weak introduction for him. And that might be more just about the way he was introduced, but also, I don't know. I just didn't like the animation that they did.
Yeah.
It felt a bit lazy.
It wasn't too intense of a scene, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty accurate to the manga. So I don't know. Maybe being too faithful was kind of a bad thing or kind of a hindrance.
I just wanted to see a little bit more. Well, because once again, it's one of those points where it's like they're talking, and once again, this is all of our at least second, if not third times plus on this, is that like as you lead up into this, you hear for like half the episode about Zod, this like invincible, like eternal soldier, who sometimes fights for like the side of whatever castle he was in or whatever. And when they get there, like, I don't know, I don't think he was as imposing as he should have been. I feel like Zod's a much scarier presence, and I don't think they did that justice.
That's fair.
I feel like that's the core of it. Now that I've like I always do on the podcast, now that I've talked it through to myself out loud, it makes a lot more sense now. But yeah, I don't know. I was not impressed with the Zod's appearance in this.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
That's fair. But he's there. He shows up. He kind of flies away, and I don't think he really showed up. I don't think he even showed up during maybe he showed up a little bit during the eclipse.
Was that Zod who showed up during the Like right before the big battle on
Ooh,
the
like
castle or whatever, and he was standing outside. And he was like, "Just time will come." Yeah, that was him, right?
he kind of showed up here and there.
Yeah, but I don't think it was there at the eclipse. I don't think that was a thing.
But yeah, so we get a little Zod, not quite enough, but we get some Zod.
You know, well, it just makes me sad because
Yeah, he's so cool. Yeah,
Zod is so cool, and we never get him past this point. Yeah. We've never gotten him in anime past this point, except for maybe 2016, but I don't care about that. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Sure.
He tells Guts of his doom. He's like, yeah, that Griffith dude, his shit's fucked. You better stay away from that dude. And Guts is like, I'm going to ignore everything you said.
Yeah. He's like, damn, dude, that necklace, bad news, bro.
You dropped this, King.
Literally. Yeah. So Zod even is scared and fucks off. He's like, oh, shit. That thing? We don't fuck with that.
I'm gone.
Sprouts wings and flies. Yeah. So next up we have, Casca punches Guts later because Griffiths was with some high-class guests, but they both had, the shit beat out of them after fighting Zod. And Casca's like, don't go talk to him like that. And Guts is like, I'm going to do it anyway. I don't give a shit what they think. And Casca's like, no, that's going to ruin his long-term plans here. You're going to ruin it all. You fucking idiot. You don't know what you're doing. And Guts is like, okay.
What a good scene this is. Always hits.
Yeah.
If you are to be my friend, you must think on your own. If you are to be my friend, you must suggest better anime.
Yeah.
You must not have shit opinions about anime.
And then Pino decided to leave.
Then Pino was no longer in the story after that.
I'm no longer in the band of the Fap.
The Fap of the Hawk.
The Fap. Oh.
I knew that sounded horrible, so I had to say it.
Yeah, I applaud that. I applaud you.
Thank you.
No, I don't.
I'll be here all week. Thank you.
I believe you, though.
All week. I'll be here all month.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so long.
Please feed me. I'm starving.
He's starving.
Anyway, next up, we got the hunting scene. Speaking of food, they're not really hunting for food though. They're kind of just hunting for sport.
Yeah, hunting for sport, just like the old kingdoms do.
It's kind of it's literally them kind of just going around being rich and then being like, oh yeah, I'm royalty and
fuckers.
That's it.
But anyway, yeah, I like your imitation of them. That was good though. So yeah, and this is at the point where someone before this, Griffith caught on that someone was trying to assassinate him. So he tries to get a step ahead.
So there's been a murder.
Yup. And so
there's a murder among us.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding.
But wait, no, I'm getting this mixed up. Hold on.
You did get it mixed up.
Don't get it twisted.
That comes up afterward.
This rap shit is mine, motherfucker.
Thank you.
Scene.
Yeah.
The hunting scene came first. So there's the hunting scene. Someone tried to kill Griffith. Griffith picked up that someone was trying to assassinate him. Because it actually worked out for Griffith because it looked like he took an arrow for the princess who was there. And so it actually, by trying to kill Griffith, they made Griffith look even cooler. And
cool vibration, sorry. Sorry.
Cool vibrations.
Oh,
sorry. Sorry, guys. No initial D next week. We'll have more. We'll have more later. This season.
I was thinking about fucking the Beach Boys.
Everybody's got surfing. Surfing USA.
Anyway. Unfortunately, there are no Beach Boys in the Berserk world. I'm sure that they would love for that, though.
I want there to be an arc in the newest Berserk manga where Guts goes to the beach but is sad the whole time.
That kind of happened.
Ah! I spoiled it for myself.
You imagined it and it happened.
I'm too powerful.
No, he's manifesting it.
I'm going to manifest Guts in a swimsuit.
Oh, that would. I've seen pictures of that. It's great.
Hell yeah.
With the thing is later on in the Berserk manga, so this is kind of spoilers. I'm gonna actually clarify spoilers like for the manga later on, where he's kind of got a gang of kids.
Don't we all?
He's got
truly.
like this fucking annoying little shit, and then he's got a little girl who's a witch, and it's
I'm not a witch. I'm your wife.
and it's great. Well, I don't know. I love the witch, but the kid, and then there's a mermaid later.
You're just saying things. Now.
Yeah, am I making this up? You'll have to read the manga to fact check me. I guess.
I don't believe him, but I
You're gonna have to read the
have no
manga.
reason to not believe you. So I believe
No, damn it! It didn't work. I wanted to read the manga. Either way, I was so close. So, after the hunting scene, Griffith is like, "Hey, Guts, will you kill a man for me?" And Guts is like, "Fuck that! I kill dudes all the time. Sure." And he does it, and it doesn't go as planned.
No, I mean he kills him. He also just happens to kill, the guy's kid.
No witnesses.
Yeah.
You can't let anyone see. But Guts isn't exactly. How do you say?
He's thicker than a pancake, bro.
His
Man's
sword.
caked up.
It's like a raw heap of iron. It's not.
We love to see it though.
Yeah, he's not the best for a stealth mission, really. You need someone. You should have hired like Judo, who would actually be good at that. But he knew Guts would say yes. So he asked Guts. Guts did the job. He killed a man, and many men, and a child. It was not pretty. And we get a battle later on. Casca falls off a cliff. Guts goes after her. Casca's knocked out. They're in a cave, and the kind of the opposite of what happened when Guts passed out when him and Casca met happens here, where Guts is like, "Shit, all right, well, she's cold, she's gonna die," and he has to take her clothes off and warm her. And as he's undressing her, he's like, "Oh, so that's what womanhood is like." And gets her all
Must be
nice.
hard to be a woman.
Must be hard. And he gets her all nice and cozy. And yeah, because he's like, we can't build a fire because that'll catch their attention. And he was a good, wholesome man, and he took care of her.
He just did her a solid, like she did her a solid unwillingly, of course, but that was before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and they've had some bad blood before, so Guts still makes sure to take good care of her.
Bad blood.
Also,
they gotta get that checked out.
Yeah. Oh God. But they're so cute, and I just love them. Anyway, so they're fine. They survive. Casca's still kind of weary and recovering, but while this is happening, Griffith is whoring himself out to a guy, so he has lots of cash money.
Well, that was in the past. This is a flashback.
Oh, that was a flashback. Oh, yeah, that was when
no,
Casca joined the Band of the Hawk.
Yeah,
we saw that.
He's not actively whoring himself out.
I mean,
Well, it's not even. He just, did a little bit of,
yeah. So
no,
no,
yeah.
but no. So we've got the 100-man slaughter. Guts is known across many people for this as the man who killed 100 men. And he pretty much did while Casca got away and they tried to have their way with her. But she's a tough bitch. Don't take no shit from nobody.
Let's go.
That's why we love Casca in this house.
Mm-hmm.
So they later on, another battle after they've recovered, they take down a shogun and take over a significant fortress. And Oh, yeah, it was the governor of that location that Griffith whored himself off to. And then Griffith fucking kills him.
It was great.
awesome.
It's what he deserves.
Then they throw a party.
Don't we all?
I think the party went differently in the manga. I think that a lot of that happened. Actually, one of the lovely patrons pointed out a lot of this, which was not in the manga. So thank you so much, Axel. But I'm scrolling up in the wrong chat. What a silly man.
Wow, what a silly badger you are.
What a silly man. So I feel like some of that happened differently. I'll get that pulled up here shortly. But Guts kind of starts hinting to Casca that he's going to leave the Band of the Hawk. And Casca's like, you sure about that? And Guts is like, I'm pretty sure.
You sure? It'd be pretty epic if you stayed, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty poggers if you'd stay.
But, sometimes it's not meant to be.
And that's not poggies.
And so, before he gets to leave, though, we have quite the event where there was the fake poisoning of... What was it? Griffith was acting like he was being poisoned, and really he goes back home. I think what it was. Yeah. So, Guts also said that. Oh no, I just had written in my notes that Guts looking in awe at Casca in a dress fills me with glee every time.
Yes. She is quite stunning.
I just love it. I ship them so hard. It's not even funny.
Hey, you know what? No one would blame you.
You need to read the manga. Anyway, so yeah, Griffith fake poisoned at the King's speech, or he kind of knew or whatever. There was, I didn't talk about the egghead dude, but the egghead dude was plotting with the guy that Griffith killed, who was next in line to the throne that he had Guts kill. And Egghead and the Queen were conspiring and trying to assassinate Griffith, because Griffith was born of common blood. They're like, no, we're nobility. We don't take that shit here. Griffith is trying to take the throne by force.
No, that part kind of confused me. I don't remember seeing that in the movie.
What part exactly?
The poison, like the attempt on Griffith's life by the Queen
I don't think
an Egghead. Is that canon?
Some of it, I think the Queen burning and stuff happened.
Well, because that's pivotal to getting him into the dungeon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think there was some of that. I don't think it was, because once again, shorter form factor, it was hard to envelop everything that's detailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't in the movies, but that was in the manga when he burned them all down. Yeah, I think the celebration sequence goes differently, but yeah. Most of the stuff, for the most part, this is very accurate to the manga, but, some stuff did get cut, and it makes sense. A lot of it was cut because it just doesn't really need to be there. Mm-hmm. Since they're only doing the one arc. It's fine. I don't think there's too much. And if anything, this is just a good teaser to get you prepared. Like, if you can't handle this, then you can't handle the manga. And that's fine. It's a good way to test the waters to see if you can handle it or not.
Yeah.
So.
I do know. It's true.
Yeah, so. Griffith kills the Queen and Egghead and burns them to a crisp. And yeah, he knew he was trying to poison them. He switched his own drink with a paralyzing herb. And Egghead actually escaped, and Griffith sees him. But they just kind of briefly exchange, and Egghead is like, I don't know. Does he know? What does he know?
know?
And then he walks down the hall later, and he sees Griffith staring like a hawk, watching him. And he's like,
haha, get it?
I fucked up, guys.
Guys, I beefed it for real, for real. Oh, no. Oh, fuck, dude.
So Griffith is like, you know what? I'll spare you for now if you'll work with me. And it also kind of worked out since Griffith had Egghead's daughter kidnapped. Yeah. And then Guts kills the kidnappers. He didn't get to take the money off of them, though. He didn't get to take the money off of them. Griffith was like, no, it will look like they were just killed to be killed. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and as they were going home, Guts talks to Griffith about seeing Casca in a dress. And it's just so wholesome. And it's this next point where Guts leaves for the Band of the Hawk. Or he leaves the Band of the Hawk in the middle of the night. And it was very late, but still people caught him. Casca was like, no, I cannot let this happen. But she kind of knew already. She had pieced it together. And Griffith is like, okay, well, you need to duel me if you're going to leave. And Guts beats him.
That was so cool. That's always been, that's just one swing, just one flick of the wrist, and there.
Yup.
Chills.
And yeah, it's scary. He leaves, and Casca is like, oh no, did I actually have feelings for him? Oh no. And Griffith also has some problems with this event occurring. He sneaks his way into the princess's chambers and commits horrible deeds. Yeah. Something the anime does not go into. The king did the same thing. The king is not a good dude. He's a very bad dude.
Still a yikes. They're all yikes.
Griffith is a very bad dude. And this gets Griffith locked the fuck up.
Oh, man. You know what I like about this fucking thing?
What?
This it's that they never show any human as being like morally right, you know.
That's one of the things that I really like about Berserk. Yes.
It's never a black, you know, the only black and white sort of thing is literally like the demon world. But that's it, you know. That are just purely like wholly evil and vile.
Yeah.
But like humans, always morally gray. Will never not be morally gray, and I appreciate it.
Yeah. Bye.
It's good framing, good plot. Thank you, Dr. Miura.
Thank you.
He made some good shit.
He did. He's so good.
So Griffith gets caught, chucked in prison. The manga goes into a lot more detail. You get to see a lot more of the torture happening. And a lot of this jailbreak sequence, I'm actually kind of skipping ahead there.
No, you're fine.
The jailbreak sequence is pretty different. And that's one of the things that, as we get closer to the end, you start to see a few more differences, but this was a lot to cut down on time, which makes sense. 25 episodes, that's standard. That's fine. It wasn't anything pertinent. So he gets locked up. Guts goes and lives with a blacksmith, and Casca is leading the Band of the Hawk at that time. They're on the run because obviously Griffith is locked in prison. All of his cohorts are, they want them too. So they're on the run. Guts actually shows back up. Casca is pretty pissed off at him. And we kind of jump around and see Griffith in prison. And while he was being tortured, the behelit was ripped off, the necklace that he had around, and it was no longer with him. It's just off who knows where. Yeah. So at one point, Casca's like, no, Guts, I'm tired of this, and tries to throw herself off a cliff. Guts grabs her. He's like, no, this is not happening. Then they fuck, and then they go prison break.
That's as one should, I believe, you know.
Yeah. I feel like I thought the fucking happened in the 100-man fight in the manga, but I could be wrong. I might just be mixing things up.
I don't know.
It has been a while, but I feel like that happened in a different order. But email us if we're wrong. I'm probably wrong. Anyway, they jailbreak, but as they go into the prison cell, they leave the door open and someone sees and calls the guards. Now, the torture guy in this version is not at all like he is in the manga. You barely see this guy, and he's just kind of killed pretty quickly. But they escape. They kind of just escape out the front, though. In the manga, they escape through like a sewage system or something. And there's assassins and shit. It's a lot more involved. And it does seem kind of silly that they just kind of like slaughter their way up top. But... and then the dudes are just out there waiting like, this guy killed 100 dudes? What? That can't happen. And then he's dead.
R.I.P.
So, they break out, but I wouldn't exactly say that Griffith is in good shape. So, yeah, because he violated the princess, he was given the worst torture possible. He no longer has control of any of his limbs. He doesn't have a tongue anymore. And all he kept was his helmet. And the first thing he does is try to strangle Guts, but because he doesn't have control over his phalanges anymore, he can't really. It just looks like he's putting his hand on Guts, and Guts is like, oh, he misses me. And Griffith is like, fucking die! Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Then we have the eclipse. But Guts was like, man, maybe I shouldn't have left. Maybe I should have stuck around. He's like, maybe I will join. Or Casca, you run off with me. And she's like, I don't know. And then Griffith is like, I'm tired of this. I'm going to take matters in my own hands, and managed to get the carriage. He whipped the horses, got the carriage rolling, crashes, and he finds the Behelit.
Oh my god.
And then we get the eclipse. So the Band of the Hawk, all of them are transported in. They all get killed for the most part, except for Casca, Guts, and Judo, and actually I think Judo probably died in this show, but he didn't die in the manga. And of course,
Judo definitely died. I mean, that was literally his.
Yeah, that's right. He was with
shtick.
Casca. Yeah, that was.
Oof. Yeah, and he's like, I'm done.
Oof. Anyway, yeah. So, and obviously Griffith is alive as well. Well, no, Griffith did die. There is no more Griffith at that point. It's just that now it's Femto, and it's not Griffith anymore.
It's not Griffy.
So, Griffith was chosen by the demons to be their king. That Behelit was special. It's the Crimson Behelit, the Egg of the King, name of the arc. That's where we get it. And so, all of the Band of the Hawk are living sacrifices for him to turn into a demon.
He's a demon man.
And demons have just used lesser Behelits to assume a demonic form. And anyone who is a sacrifice is branded with a symbol. That's why there is a symbol on Guts' neck. That is the brand of sacrifice. And whenever there are demons near, it hurts like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then you painstakingly see everyone die.
It's kind of fucked up.
Pippin sacrifices himself. There's other stuff. Judo dies, which, like I said, doesn't happen in the manga. There's a Pippin mimic that kills Corcus, I think. And that was actually a demon in the manga. I think they actually did that in the movies again, where that demon also got cut. That was from the manga. Because it was from an extended sequence that got removed, yeah. Or maybe it was later on, but either way. So, Griffith turns into Femto. He rapes Casca while Guts is trapped Guts fucking
what a nightmare.
Slowly rips off his arm with a broken sword. That's holding him back, and we don't really get any. That's pretty much it.
That's it, and then we get a little post-credit scene.
That's right. Yeah, we just get a brief one where the guy's like, "Don't get yourself killed." Does he say that in the dub?
Yeah.
Nice.
Or he says, yeah, I think that's what he said.
It's just funny because the sub, he says, "Don't get yourself killed." And that's in Dark Souls. Anyway. So, Berserk. We didn't really get to see Casca at the end. That's very important, obviously, for later arcs in the manga. Don't really, you don't see that at all, I don't think. I think you just see kind of the blacksmith, right?
Yes.
I don't really remember.
Yeah, no, we just see him walk out and then it's done.
Yeah. So, that's it. That's the 97 anime. Pretty crazy. Oh, I had one other fun fact about the sub. Gambino
I'm so excited.
Is voiced by the same voice actor who did Whole Horse in the JoJo OVAs.
Oh, fun.
And the OVAs also share producers with the Berserk. 97.
Well, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that guy.
Good stuff. Want to get into some characters?
I mean, I'm always here to get into some characters.
Right. Yippee. Yep. So, first off, we got the main man himself. We got Guts.
I love Guts.
Tortured soul, Gatsu. Poor guy.
He's trying to find his way in life, man. Just like, all he knows is fighting. Such a terrible childhood, but such a great character, man.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's such a good character. I feel like that's one of the things about this story of Berserk, not even just this anime, but like overarching throughout all the adaptations and the manga, is that all these characters are so deep and engaging that like even if you're revisiting it through a different adaptation or if you're rereading it, it's always still engaging on how you consume it, you know? Like you're not like, oh man, I can't believe that Griffith is back on the screen, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they will always be engaged.
Well, except for that one time.
And I'm just like, this is sick. Well, that wasn't Griffith.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
He lost all of his humanity.
It's true.
Well, you better go find it. Please. I just want him back. Well, not really, I don't.
I'm looking for it. Where is it?
Check over to the left.
Okay.
A little more.
I'm looking.
Just,
do 180. Hop up and down 3
Give
times.
me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay.
And make sure to brand yourself with the Femto brand.
I don't have.
Oh, okay, we're good. That means
The
you know what? That
Femboy
means
brand.
both. That means Femtos or whatever his name is, Mentos, and Griffith aren't here, so we're good.
All right, we're finally free.
Finally.
But yeah,
Finally.
we got Guts, we got Griffith.
God.
Griffith.
God, I hate Griffith. God, I hate him.
He's such a great villain.
Yeah.
Truly.
Very hateable.
Like one of the best ever.
Yeah.
Like truly, I think it is.
Very hateable, but also like he's so close to the characters and they loved him. He was their friend and he betrayed them and he's fucking evil.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But they should have known. He said he would do anything to achieve his dream.
It's just cool. It's just real. He's just
Makes for a good villain.
Once again,
You wrote him well.
great villain. One of the best to do it.
You know, we got Casca.
Oh,
I love Casca.
what a wonderful person.
Casca's such a fucking badass.
Casca's awesome.
And
Casca's great. Casca's so cool.
awesome. And she really hated Guts for a while there.
Yeah.
She really hated his guts.
She hated his guts.
Ah,
we
you
said it
guys-
at the same time.
I'm glad I'm your friends.
Don't lie to us.
Were you gonna make that joke too? But yeah, she's pretty cool. Once again, you know, she hated him. She's like, well, no, actually, Griffith was the shitty guy. Guts was all right.
Yeah.
You know, So fucked up how that happens.
Yeah, kind of crazy. You think you know a guy.
Yeah. But you know who do we know? We know Judo. Judo's pretty true.
He's pretty.
Judo's
great. Chill.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's great.
Sad he had to go out that way, dude.
Yeah. I'm glad he got screen time though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Because it's really easy to kind of fuck those kind of characters over and not give them any screen time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so glad Judo.
I feel like they did pretty well with all of the like commanders.
Yeah, and all the side characters. Yeah.
Yay.
They did a good job. And we got Corcus, the stinker.
God, what a fuzz, what a goofy.
Goofy ass.
Yes, Corcus, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
I mean, he did stay with them till the bitter end. He's stuck in there.
He was angry though. Oh well, no, I guess he. Well, I mean, I guess he kind of died happy, sort of. He died in breasticles, but you know.
That's how I want to
mean,
go.
isn't that how we all want to
Yeah,
go?
but yeah.
Don't say but.
I mean, that was like a full-on demon.
That's fine.
I mean, yeah. Did you see the
breast is breast.
Did you see the succubus, like one of the god hand?
Yeah, but the other one was kind of like messed up. I don't know.
Yeah,
Pino, breasts or breasts. You need to.
get
off your high horse. You need to go home.
You know who doesn't need to go home?
Who?
Pippin.
Oh no!
I love the way that they animated. I don't think it got in the movie, where Guts is sitting by the water and someone opens the door and knocks Guts into the water. And I think it's one of the like younger Bands of the Hawk. And then Pippin opens the door and his big fucking stupid head comes out and knocks the kid into the water too. It was closer to the end. But well, you're not even. You're off in Chocobo Land.
I'm always in Chocobo Land. You know me.
I don't know you.
Talking about Pippin.
What? I'm just thinking about Pippin riding a little Chocobo. Doesn't that sound?
I feel like the Chocobo
so big.
Yeah,
it's like Barrett driving one.
It's fine. Chocobos are strong.
That's great.
I mean, like, have you seen like a fucking ostrich? Like those guys are crazy. Now think of a cooler one. That's a Chocobo.
Muscles.
I know they got the muscles.
Well, I guess we'll have to go on to the folks not part of the Band of the Hawk. We got Stinky Royalty.
Ew.
King and the Queen.
They all suck.
Boo.
Boo, she's dead.
Burn in hell.
What a bitch.
We got the Princess.
Boo. Sorry. It wasn't her fault.
She's okay.
It wasn't her
Yeah,
fault.
that's the thing. She got caught up in some fucked up shit.
Yeah, you just don't trust a very handsome man.
Yeah, don't trust the strange man that comes in your window in the middle of the night.
I'm gonna do that to
With
you.
the
Pino.
look
But
of a
instead
hawk in
of
his eyes.
But instead of being gross, I'm just gonna show up to your house and then I'm gonna hit the gritty. And then
He's gonna hit. No, that's even worse.
You can't stop me hitting the gritty.
I said right foot.
I said right for a creep. Oh, what a heat.
All right. Well, if you're just hitting the gritty, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just hit the gritty as your sleep paralysis.
No.
He's grittying on top of it.
I would need to gritty alongside you.
I'm grittying on top of his bed. I'm doing the dance
This is
around
why I
you.
can't breathe. There's just a very tall gentleman grittying.
Maybe you should breathe.
Maybe I should.
Now that we've all gasped for oxygen.
It's true. Now I can breathe again. Thank God.
The blacksmith and his daughter, that is Godo and Erica.
Yeah.
Are those
They're
two.
cool.
I believe
love
you.
them. And they're in the manga. They show up a little bit more.
They don't die, do they?
I don't think so.
Good.
I think they just kind of leave
That's
them, so it's kind of like, I don't know what happens to them.
It's up in the air.
Yeah. But
The
they're
plague got
pretty
to
important because they hold on to Casca for a while. While
That's
Guts
good.
does Guts things.
Yes, because we see that at the end of
The movies.
of the movies. Yeah, the third movie we see them.
But who else we got? Well, That's pretty much it, really.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
I mean, everyone of note, really, that we get an extended amount of time with.
Hey, wait a second. I got a question.
Yeah?
The hell's
What's
the Death
up?
Knight?
That's a new class in
Oh,
Hearthstone.
thank you. I just wanted to know.
The skeleton guy?
Skeleton King. Skeleton Knight, yeah.
The skeleton guy. He just kind of shows up and says some
He's just a
crazy
skeleton.
prophetic
Come on.
shit and then just fucks off.
Man, I was waiting for him.
Yeah, he doesn't show up in this because he's not, once again, like he wasn't important at all in this series of events. He's important later on in the manga because he just shows up now and again, but yeah. So it was, I forget, so he was in the movies?
Yeah, he
You guys
was there a lot
know
more.
him?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was there a lot more. He was there even at the when Guts, like, I think he helps Guts leave the demon world. Yeah.
Maybe he was in the manga. Maybe he was in the manga earlier and I just forgot.
I just
Maybe
thought he was the
for
coolest guy.
war.
That's all. That's what.
Yeah, because he's awesome.
Yeah.
He actually does have a story, kind of, that he explains, like literally only a couple chapters ago in the manga.
I believe you.
That was like one of the last chapters that Mira did.
Damn.
So, if not actually the last chapter, which is super fucked up.
Super
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. So, crazy shit. We love Berserk.
We do. It's true.
That's really all I've got. I've got all my fun facts already said here.
Cool.
What are your? We got any overall thoughts?
I don't have any overalls.
I mean, it's. Oh,
You should. You
I
probably
mean,
should.
once
Look
again,
at
it's
corduroy.
good.
Okay, that's good enough.
I mean, once again, it's one of those shows where you're like, oh yeah, it's a good Christian. It's a good time. I don't have any real. I've already aired my grievances.
Yeah.
And it's not even like
It's just
that
the subject matter is just
bad or-
very uncomfortable.
It's yes. I mean, you kind of have to go in with it knowing that you're gonna see some fucked up shit. You know. Are we just sitting here for a while until I do the thing?
No, yeah.
Okay. Give me
Kind of.
one
I'm
second.
just too sad. It's just it's a sad time.
Play the Guts theme here.
Wish I could play the piano.
Doom, 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 doom. Me too.
Kind of we're doing our own thing, but that's cool. I like it when we vibe like that. And then they do the gritty.
We did it. We did the whole song.
We did the whole song.
They've done it, guys. Now that the whole song is done, welcome
Yay.
to the 106th edition of Who's the Best Girl, the part of the podcast where each contestant put forth their choice for Best Girl of the episode and duke it out for 10 Best Girl today. Contestants once again, Pino, Garb, myself, and the Patreon who each advocating for. We didn't talk about this before, so we need to.
I picked Casca. It's always Casca.
Fuck. Okay. Always has been.
Always will be. Can we all just pick Casca as the honorary?
No.
Someone's
No,
gonna pick
that's
Pippin.
fucked up.
Come on.
I'm not picking Pippin.
I'm picking Pippin. I picked him last time. I'm doing it
Gosh,
again.
who did I pick last time? Didn't I pick like this? I don't remember who I
you
picked
picked
last
Judo, I think.
time. I wouldn't have picked Judo.
Probably
He's a
picked-
square.
What?
I didn't even remember his name.
Wow. He's a triangle. Thank
Wow.
you.
Probably picked I don't know.
Gutsu.
Probably I'll pick Guts. Yeah, I'm picking Guts. That's who I'll pick.
All right.
And the Patreon picked every extra voiced by Sean.
I was gonna pick Dr. Eggman, but he was kind of scummy, so no.
Dr. Yeah, he was kind of a bad dude. But, well, who's going first? Me?
I can go first.
I'll
Go for it,
okay.
Pino.
So you know why Guts is cool? Because he got a
Why?
big ass sword.
Yeah?
You know what's cooler than big ass sword?
What's that?
Big ass muscles. You know
Yeah.
what's better than big ass muscles?
What?
A kind heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. A kind soul. He's had it rough, and now he can rest easy. Oh wait, no, I'm getting word that the manga's still ongoing. Never mind. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. But yeah, he's awesome.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Guys, do you know what's better though?
I don't believe you.
Just repeat everything you said about Guts. Just remove the sword. He's more muscly. He's bigger. He's more.
I'm bigger. I'm better. I am better.
Yeah, he's got a funny little mace though, and he's just a cool guy. He's huge.
Yeah, but
he's quiet.
He speaks softly and carries a big stick.
I like that
and
reference.
then he died, and I'm so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucked
Kinda
up.
sad.
It's fucked up that he was literally hollowed out.
Yeah, that's
I miss this guy.
Little Pippin suit.
Yeah, they dress him up and put him on a wall and do like the flapping fish. and make him
Oh,
say
apparently
things.
Pippin was based off of Kentaro himself.
Oh, cool.
No wonder he's fucking
Yeah.
great. This is
Yeah,
why
so
we've never
if-
said anything bad about Pippin.
Because we love Pippin and we
Yeah.
love Kentaro.
Wow.
Yeah, his guitar Miura, and he likened his role. He likened Pippin's role to that of the Yellow Power Ranger,
That's oddly specific,
Which
but
is-
hey, I'd buy it.
which is based as hell. So, well, he's the Yellow Ranger from Super Sentai, but that's the Yellow Ranger from fucking Power Rangers too.
That's funny.
It's great though. I think it's awesome. Or it's cool.
Wow. Yeah, we love Pippin. But
Yeah.
you know who I love?
Who do you love?
Casca.
Ew.
Yeah.
Because she don't take no shit from nobody.
Yeah, that's true.
She's tough.
Tough.
She managed to fucking wrangle down the rest of the band of the Hawk that stuck around after Griffith got imprisoned, and whole army couldn't take her down. But all it takes is the heart of one Guts.
Dude, she
That's
had
what she
for a
needs.
year she had to lead the band of the Hawks. She's awesome.
Yeah,
And it's the remnants too, the
fucking
ones that
hard.
stayed. Yeah.
yeah.
No one can do that. Guts couldn't do it. He left. Griffith, we don't even talk about him.
Yeah, dude.
But Casca.
It's true. Casca's based.
Casca's the goat.
Absolutely.
The goat. That's why she's the goat.
The goat!
The goat.
She's perfect. Down to the last minute detail.
That's sensational.
Somebody in a different universe. I mean, it's all right.
It's all right. I mean, gross. If anyone calls Casca mid, you're getting.
Yeah, no.
If you
Down.
call Casca mid, I'm never respecting any opinion of yours ever again.
I'm beating
Absolutely.
you down violently.
Quite literally, the
And
only
then-
biggest piece of dog shit is Griffith.
True.
God.
It's the biggest piece of dog
I've
shit.
ever.
That and whatever the hell his name is, the shitty guy, the shitty commander.
Oh yeah, Eggman. Oh,
No. From the Hawks, whatever that
Oh,
his name
Corcus?
is. The one who died by Booba. Yeah.
The
The biggest piece of dog shit.
I've ever.
Yeah, he is kind of.
But
piece
yeah.
of shit.
I don't like him. Also, shout out to Patreon Sean Schemmel. He's just a good
Yeah,
guy.
Sean
I mean,
Schemmel.
I can't really. He's just like, hi, it's me, not Goku.
Not good.
That's
this
it.
time.
It's me. That's it. That's all he
Yeah,
says.
Hey,
that's
it's me.
Hey,
Hey.
he's just Navi. Hey,
Oh no, I need that mod ASAP. So, yeah, Casca's a badass bitch extraordinaire.
and did we already we talked about Sean Schemmel, right? Yeah, that's what we just did.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
that's pretty much
If you
all
like
I got.
Griffith, suck it.
Yeah,
Suck
and then
egg.
send us an email
Yeah.
at funkyanimePodcast@gmail.com, or
Oh my
if you're
God.
cool, you can send it
Don't say
to
that.
contact@funkyanimetopodcast.com.
Mm.
And you
I don't
can
know if
visit
that's true.
our web zone at funkyanimetopodcast.com.
Not site.
Guys,
Zone.
gotta check the web zone. We do got one email. Brady, thank you,
Brady.
Brady, for sending us an email. Brady, no subject line. but it says, if you were a pirate captain in the One Piece universe, what would be the name of your ship and crew be called?
Oh man, he went there. You guys go first.
The boat would be Cruising for a Bruisin', and I don't know what my crew's name would be.
Mine would be the Tall Pirates, and no, that's a shitty name. I was just gonna make fun of Pino being short.
I wasn't even going to attack my friends. You see how easily he attacks me.
It's true. It's second
frothing
nature
at the mouth.
Can't believe it.
I'm always frothing. You know me. I'm frothing for the broth.
Sheesh.
Is that the name of your boat?
Yeah, frothing for the broth, and we are the soup. The soup pirates. Yeah.
No soup for you.
And our flag is a soup bowl, and it has 2 pirate bones sticking out of it, and then the skull floating.
I love
in
it.
the
I
soup.
love that.
That's my Jolly Roger.
Oh my
Pretty
gosh.
good.
Guys, I'm soup pirate, or soup.
That's a superb name.
I don't know. You guys are gonna think. You guys, when I tell you what mine is gonna be, you guys are gonna think I'm an insensitive shrew, man. What's a shrew?
Okay.
What's
A
a
small creature.
Oh.
No, go for it.
I was gonna call my boat my pirate crew. We're the Pinto Pirates because I love pinto beans.
Insensitive shrewd. How dare you?
And it's not because I'm a beaner. Wait, what? I mean,
what?
No. I would actually call. Yeah, I would call it the Pinto, the Pinto Pirates. We are a cooking crew.
Would you be?
We love.
Would we call you Pinto Pino?
Pinto Plando, the Nando. Yeah, exactly.
Pirate Pinto
Okay.
Pino.
Pinto Pino. I smell like beans. That's it.
Nice.
And my boat will have no name. You know
Not
why?
the bean pod, not the green bean.
The string bean.
Can we
String bean.
Can we
String bean.
can it be called untitled.ship?
Ship.exe.
You better start it up.
No. I don't run executables. That was sent by an email. We don't do that here.
I'll execute
Oh! And that's how the legend was born. You got to find my beans at the end of the pirate line.
you. Pino.
He buried them. The beans! The beans are real!
Doom. Can we get free Jolies? No, we can't. It was the worst joke I've ever told within these 5 seasons.
That was great. I
Was
loved
it a
it.
joke?
Quite literally the worst joke I've ever told.
I never did come up with a pirate crew name.
Yeah, you got to think of a name. You silly Billy.
We're
Dude,
cruising for a bruising.
I'm so silly.
Yeah?
I could have totally stolen the pirates who don't do anything from the critically acclaimed Veggie Tales, dude. I could have literally done nothing. Oh well. I guess I'm just a bean pirate now.
I guess we'd be the hungry pirates.
You'd be eating my crew. Stop it.
Yummy.
We consist of only beans.
He'd be eating my crew too. We're soup.
Oh yeah, all of ours are about food or eating.
Oh, hey, I like what I like.
I
okay?
am what I eat.
I eat what I am.
It's what I do.
It's what I eat, John.
That's what I
Pan
am.
over, there's just a can of beans next to a microphone.
I eat, John. It's what I do.
Bean it up. Anyway,
don't ever
beans are
put me on the spot
delicious.
like that again, Brady. Just kidding. You can do that. It leads to the most uncomfortable Pino you've ever heard.
It's what we want. This is why we. Please send more emails.
Please send more
live
email.
for this.
Yeah, I lose a life every time, but hey, that's fine. I've got like 9 lives, I think. What's one more?
Just one more. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, we ready to rate this bad boy?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one.
Do you want to go last?
Yeah, I need to.
I'm not sure.
Do you guys want me to go first?
If you're ready,
You
go
can
for
go
it.
first.
Sure. Garb, I'd like to thank you once again for suggesting a show that I would never go out and rewatch again, let alone watch for the first time. I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I look forward to just coming home and just watching that and singing the opening, skipping the ED, which I forgot to mention.
Oh no!
I like the ED. I just wanted to hear the OP a little more, you know.
The ED goes hard.
But you know what? Once I put my glasses on, I'm going to give this a rating of. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5. It was actually really, really good. It was a nice little walk down memory lane. I wish there was more differences. I know I feel like I kind of gaslit myself. I was like, oh, we're gonna get like filler and we're gonna get like fairies.
Nope.
No, we just got the same thing.
No fairies.
We got one fairy that one time, but I don't know if that was real or not.
That wasn't really a. Wait.
I
think you're thinking of the moth.
The moth, yeah, the moth. Exactly.
No, that was. No, I don't think.
I know. What are you talking about? There was never.
Well, there was like there was that scene with what's the little small guy?
Puck.
Puck,
yeah. Puck was like only teased in the movie.
No, not that guy. The small guy in the Band of the Hawks.
Pat, I don't know what you're talking about. I never saw a single thing.
There's like there's there's Judeo, there's Pippin, and then there's little guy, the
small one.
The small one. The guy's like, oh hey Guts, the little guy. That's how you sound like in the dub.
Yeah, Scrimblow. Yeah.
No, you got what?
Glove Shitto.
You guys are gaslighting me. No, he's real. There's a little guy. He's the youngest member of the Band of the Hawks.
Of the DK.
DK.
Does he climb into your bed at night and
no, because that is wrong. What? He's got like a bowl ass haircut. He just looks like
I never remember his name, so I try not to think about him.
Man, I love gaslighting.
But what was his name? It's killing me, dude.
I don't know. Rickert. I always get him mixed up with Judo. Rickert, that's it. I don't remember if Rickert lives or dies. Maybe it's Rickert that lives and Judo still dies.
I think Judo dies, but he was like at the lakeside, and then just like a weird little flying thing.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't die.
He doesn't die, but like that's what I was referring to, whatever that weird fairy moth thing was that appeared from the lake.
I know. I was gaslighting you. It wasn't actually a fairy though. It was a moth.
Yeah, okay. Creature. Well, you know what? You bite me, dude.
I love how you're untangling your web of here's what I lied about.
I lied about a lot of things. I knew that he was talking about Rickett. I knew he was talking about the little fairy moth guy.
Yeah.
And that's what he does sound like in the dub. But I just said his name's Scrimblow and he climbs in your head and tickles your toes.
That'd be horrifying, dude. Firstly, my bed is mine and mine alone. If you're in my bed, you're getting kicked in the gut like every day because I just like I move. I'm just like I'm moving around in my bed. I'm like wave dashing in there. And then I wake up refreshed, but also pretty salty. But yeah, no. 4 out of 5. Yeah, that's my rating.
Nice.
I give a 4 out of 5 too, which is the exact same rating I gave the movies.
Really?
I can't really pick one over the other. They both have their own strengths. Read the manga. And I don't know. The OST brings it up, but also there's some animation that I wasn't a huge fan of. Sometimes they drag it out a little bit in the intros, and things like that. But it's still very good. Still would recommend it if you're okay with some squeamish topics. But 4 out of 5. That's what I give it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna rate this a little bit higher than what I gave the movies.
Can you get much higher?
You gave it a 4.6,
and the soundtrack has a lot to do with that. The aesthetic as well has a lot to do with it. I'm gonna give this one a 4.8. Quite liked it.
Wow.
Not perfect, but it's a great introduction to Berserk. I think it's a... This and the movies are both really good entry points if you needed to get someone interested in Berserk. Or if you're just looking for that spot, then you're not sure you're going to be able to get into the manga because you've heard it's pretty fucked up. If you can handle the anime, you can handle the manga.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
Dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
If you can dodge a ball, you can dodge a ball.
I agree with that sentiment.
Yeah.
So,
shout out to Balls.
Balls. Ball.
Poor Guts. He's got balls.
He's got balls.
I got balls.
Great balls of fire.
That's not the right. I was gonna go into Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. Good job, Pino.
Thank you.
But we're almost to the other side, guys. Look.
We were on a boat?
Oh,
yeah, we're on the river. We're going down.
We've been on the Styx the entire time.
Wow.
Just chilling, talking about
Hey, do you not remember that? Jesus
we passed
Christ,
all that
Pino.
time.
Come on, get it together.
Man.
I made it to the other side. There's demons over there, so watch out.
Guys, I'm gonna breathe really good, and I'm gonna cut them up.
Okay.
I'm gonna do water style slashing.
I thought this was a round trip.
No, it's a one way.
We're
stopping here.
I'm gonna first. No, let me. I'm gonna have to.
Once you get off the boat, you can't get back.
I'm giving this Uber a 1 star. This was just awful.
No, he won't get recommended to as many people.
I'm trying to save the masses.
You understand? This is his lifestyle.
Your
Why
lifestyle?
would you do that?
This is cringe.
You know how many souls are gonna get lost now?
Yeah, a lot.
Because there isn't a warden taking them to hell.
Yeah.
Or wherever I'm taking you.
I thought we were going to Quiznos.
Never gone to Quiznos.
You got the
before.
oven part right.
Yeah, I guess. Well, all right. Just make it easy. Make it swift.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. This has been the Funky Anime Podcast.
Wait, we didn't even say what we're doing next time.
Wait. Yeah, you
and
bozo.
we're not
the
watching any
Patreon
news in the last episode.
Wow,
We played Mario Party.
Wow.
No. What happened? What happened was I won.
Yeah.
Because I'm ballin'. So we are doing the Patreon episode next one, and we are going to be watching the first season. So this is episodes 1 through 35 of Cardcaptor Sakura.
All right. I'm
It's gonna be
excited.
ballin'.
I believe you.
And it'll probably come out the week after Christmas, or
We'll
in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We got to take another break, but then after we should be okay.
Gotcha. I will try my best to sprinkle some streams in between. This is not a promise. Mostly because I've requested some days off. But
busy good.
I'm gonna request you.
But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe this time people won't say I only play 2 games, which I'm totally not salty about because it's true. I only play two games.
You only stream 2 games.
Yeah, I only stream 2 games. I play no other game. I just sit at home and I just listen to music. That's all I do.
And he reads One Piece.
Yeah. Well, not even. I look at the pretty pictures.
You just picked up on the story.
Yeah.
You're good at inferring.
Absolutely. Luffy's being a goofball here, and Nami is being upset here. That's all you need to know.
Now I want to know how much One Piece you could read if all the text was gone. How much you'd be able to pick up on.
Well, probably a lot. Except when you get to
pick up a lot.
Probably except until you get to the moments in the manga where it's like
until you go to the Reverie arc and until
maybe even
you
Punk
go
Hazard,
to
because
the
that's a
world
little
government.
confusing. There's a lot of talking in Punk Hazard.
It's a lot of talking in Punk Hazard. That's why it's not one of my favorites.
Yeah. But regardless,
I'd like to. It's still good. Anyway, sail us out, boat boy.
Alrighty, tell your mom you love her and stay fapping. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Why do I have to say that?
You have to say it. Say it
No.
right now. Say it right now.
I refuse.
Say it right now.
Ah!
Say it! He hasn't said it yet.
I got crush mud. What do you mean? I can't say it.
Say it. Say it.
I got crush mud by the weird booby demon lady there.
Say
No.
Say it.
Bye, Nee.
Yippee! Goodbye.
That was a sincere yippee. I felt that one.
I'm just gonna make sure the Guts theme is extra long during this one.